For those of you who don't know, I have recently gotten into fighting games. I really, really love watching the FGC. I've been educating myself more and more and more about like the lore and the history of FGC, you know, the public figures in the FGC. I've had a good time playing Tekken. I'm just now getting into Street Fighter. I'm getting my ass whooped, but one of the people that I watch to educate myself on Street Fighter is PunkDaGod, and he recently won Evo. This is I think this is a video documenting his road to victory. It's called Punk Finally Beat His Demons and Won Evo. So I wanted to take a look at this.
No one has,
and as a newbie, right, of the fighting game community, get into this this lore, this myth of this man, of this legend, PunkDaGod.
Never come as close as Punk.
He jumped onto it. Oh, he made it the throw. That's it. That's it. Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion.
Over the course of his career, Punk has been many things. A prodigy, NA's last hope, the best player in the world.
I seen his smack talk too. He's been a lot of things. He's been a hell of a smack talker too. It's pretty funny. If you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you look it up on YouTube. This man knows how to talk trash.
Yes, for game. Oh my God, PunkDaGod, FlyQuest's own Street Fighter 6 CEO 2024 champion.
But at the most pivotal moments of his career, Punk always crumbled.
Last guess for Punk on Evo here. He whipped the throw.
What are we gonna do here?
Oh, was this last year's?
He didn't even represent that throughout the whole set. That was so good from Mena RD.
Evo 2024 looked like Punk's absolute best shot at finally winning the trophy he'd been chasing for 7 years.
Yo, this is tournament to win. I don't care what anybody gotta say.
7 years.
This guy is on fire throughout this whole season.
And no
you gotta respect that work ethic.
Challenge, no opponent could stop Punk from finally attaining godhood.
One hit from Punk will do it. He's got to do the full thing.
Goes straight into the level 3. Pumps his chest.
And Burnout in one hit here. Punk's trying to force that. Momochi swings to fight it. And just like that, domination. Oh, he found him. He was trying to jump. He's going to build a level 3. And 2-0 for PunkDaGod. Not enough to kill. He's going to try to chip him. Chip is a big problem. He got him again. The level 1 from Punk.
One more hit.
One more hit will do it.
Oh!
Gets hit low, and there it is. Punk gets his retribution, his revenge.
Damn.
He is your
Feels
Street
good,
Fighter
man.
6 Evo champion.
Also, it's crazy. It's crazy how you play, because I know like fighting games, you know, they always are coming out. New characters, DLC, something to like freshen up the game constantly. But it's crazy how you can play a game for 7 years and not get burnt out, or I guess like a genre for 7 years and not get burnt out. But then again, I played League of Legends for like my whole entire, so like my whole entire I played League of Legends for so friggin' long, so I can't even talk.
Before we get into today's video, I wanted to remind you guys to check out our epic documentary on the most iconic moments in League of Legends history. With Worlds
League
2024 finally underway, we couldn't think of a better time to look back on more than a decade of competitive League. And in this mammoth video, we're reflecting on incidents and plays
Faker
that
my goat?
define the game, from its humble beginnings all the way up to today. We're incredibly proud of the work
They went
that
from
into this
K-pop
video,
last
but
year to having
making it
Linkin
wouldn't
Park
have
this
been
year.
Possible without our sponsor, Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians, these are things people would likely say about drivers who switch their
Oh, is this an ad? Whoops.
insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit progressive.com to see if you could save, and make sure to watch the full documentary on our YouTube channel using the link below. Now, let's get back into today's video.
Alright folks, so before we get into the video, just a reminder to please like the video, sub to the channel, and turn on notifications. We love
Do it,
making
y'all.
fighting game content here at the
Like and
Esports,
subscribe.
and your support helps us make more. Okay, so Victor Punk Woodley is the most polarizing player in Street Fighter history. He's possibly the best player to emerge in the last 10 years. A shining, almost unbeatable prodigy who has taken down
prodigy,
titans.
dude.
Trigger's already over and not much usage on it. Here we go.
Imagine getting called a prodigy in anything.
Guess what? Punk is your champion. He ran
I would talk so much trash if I was labeled a prodigy in anything. Like you could label me a prodigy in fucking multiplication tables. I would ego so bad.
his arms into the air.
But he's also the player who has come closest to victory, only to lose it all more than almost anyone to ever touch the game.
He jumped onto it. Oh, he baited the throw. That's it. That's it.
This is
This
is Punk's like Evo curse or whatever.
By the beginning of 2024, Punk had made top 8 at EVO 3 times and qualified for 4 Capcom Cups. But despite being the favorite time
Capcom
and time
Cups.
again, when it came to the biggest tournaments fighting
I haven't
games
heard of
had
a
to
Capcom
offer,
Cup. I don't know what that
Punk
is.
choked.
Ooh, they say he choked. Oh.
Not only that, but Punk had a bad habit of complaining after a loss. Punk would regularly go on Twitter and find all kinds of excuses, from monitors to tournament issues to the game itself. And yet,
Crazy.
despite
I didn't
it all,
know that.
Punk was still many people's GOAT.
No, didn't get the
so
jump in.
dangerous.
Oh, he gets
Might
the
be
hit.
it. No.
Quite.
Teabag him.
He gets away. Can he?
You have to show him you're the alpha.
The throw, Punk dashes in, and both players dropping the critical arms, but Punk manages to take it.
To his credit, though, I didn't see, like, let's look through the tweets. Like, he didn't blame his opponent, right? Like, he never said, like, oh, my opponent never deserved that win. And, like, he was always smiling and, like, shaking their hands and stuff. Like, I feel like he's a good sport about it.
And
Like, yeah, like, sometimes you gotta complain about the organization. He hasn't complained about, like, you know, his fellow competitors. Like, that's BM, but Evo Japan CV is horrible. Like, even at TwitchCon, Saikuno and team for the Sajam Slam, Saikuno's team, they had a monitor lag, like really bad monitor lag, and that was not their fault. You know, that was not their opponent's fault. It's not their fault. It was the organization. We'll never understand why host is such a big. Wait, we'll never understand why host such big tournaments with so much money, but use the worst monitors ever. I legit couldn't even move. Should have known it'd be like this.
Monitors to
Valid. Shitty ass tournament, fly all this way to get treated like absolute dog shit. Again, he's not talking about his opponents. He's never discredited his opponents from what I can see. All right. Again, I'm a newbie to the fighting community, but it doesn't look like he's ever discredited his opponent. I mean, he pops off and says, I'm the best, you know, like, I'm the best. You ain't even on my level. But I mean, you shouldn't have lost to Punk then. I feel like Tekken has to be the last fighting game where being better than someone actually matters anymore. Every other fighting game is just about getting your opponent in a guessing situation and possibly winning off of it, no matter the skill difference. This is more a complaint about the game, right? Feel like Tekken has to be the last fighting game where being better than someone actually matters anymore. Actually, it doesn't matter, because I got to yellow rank smashing one button on King. I got to yellow ranks using that kick that he does with the super armor. Yeah, I abused the shit out of that one button and I got to yellow ranks. So trust me, I beat a lot of people that were 100% better than me because they caught me in a combo and then I just kicked them and give them the leg drop, to follow up. Yeah, yellow ranks was pretty easy to get to. Tekken skill issue, it doesn't matter.
The game itself. And yet, despite it all, Punk was still many people's GOAT.
No, didn't get the
so
jump
dangerous.
in. Oh, he gets
Might
the
be
hit.
it. No.
Quite.
He gets away. Can
With the
either
jump
one
throw
find a
away.
hit?
Gets the throw. Punk dashes in, and both players dropping the critical arms, but Punk manages to take it.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't gone for a commando yet off of that V-trigger activation. That super, is that the finish?
That's
yes,
it.
it is. And the hands has been shaken. Punk is your combo breaker.
Dude, he's a controller player too? That's
Street Fighter
wild.
5 champion. champion.
He's keeping the fight in the middle of the screen because he knows this is where
I don't know. Is playing controller like the way, dude? Dude, inputs are just so fucking hard for me. Like, if I had to learn an input, or if I had to learn, like, if I had to really drill inputs, I feel like I would have a better time using a leverless, where at least I can put, like, you know, my anime girl stickers on there, rather than a controller where, like, every time I mess up an input, I want to put it through my monitor. That's me. That's a skill issue. That's on me though.
Backdash, is this gonna seal the tournament? It does! Punk with 6 straight rounds.
Punk came out of nowhere and built up a stacked trophy cabinet through seemingly impossible plays. And he did it all with a larger-than-life personality that quickly turned him
here we
into
go.
a fan favorite.
Talk that trash.
First game looked like
Teabag him.
in the bag. Rear reversal, not able to block.
Oh, yeah.
Show him who the alpha
With
is.
the overhead, still had time to do the down jab, and there it goes. We've seen this one before.
Takes his hat off to him.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
how could you do that?
He was loud, he was good at the game, and he wasn't
You
afraid to
can't
speak his mind.
you can't put your hands on another player like that. Maybe they were close. I don't know.
Even if it could get him in trouble.
Do you have any thoughts about how you are going to prepare for that kind of extremely talent-dense tournament again?
Nah, I'm gonna just play Guilty Gear.
You're doing all right in that game, so okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Capcom. There's no reason for me to play this game anymore. I don't like the lag, so I'm not gonna force myself to play. I love the game.
Yeah.
The game is amazing, but the online is just not good.
Some called him toxic, but few could argue with his results. At least his regular season.
Dude, here's the thing though. This is why I got so into the fighting game community so quickly, is because the fighting game community actually has characters. Like the FGC, it's not boring, you know? Like they have characters. They have, you know, these golden boys, and then they have villains, and then they have, you know, your anti-heroes, your trash talkers, you know, your well-mannered individuals. Like the fighting game community, they have characters. Like League of Legends is like, look at NA's League of Legends talent pool and tell me anyone who has a recognizable personality in the whole league. Like nobody talks trash. Nobody plays like these different roles and stuff. Nobody has a fucking personality. And that's why that's why the only time that people watch League of Legends is literally during Worlds. Like, as a long time, I've been playing since Season 2 League. I don't watch League unless it's Worlds. Unless, like, I see, like, Faker or, like, I don't know, like a really good Chinese team on stage or something. I'm not watching League because it's so boring. The post-match interviews are no fun anymore. You know, you used to have Double Lift. You used to have Reginald, even though Reginald had all those issues and stuff. You used to have Hotshot GG, Moscow 5, you know, but all the personality, all of the drama, you know, all of the showmanship from League has been literally penalized and sucked out of the fucking scene, and it's so boring. But like, dude, you need that in your competitive scene. You need your villains. You need your heroes. So that's why the FGC is so good. It's so interesting, and you can get into it so fast.
Punk's inability to convert at Capcom Cup and EVO put his legacy at risk. But 2024 looked to be shaping up differently.
Don't scramble, my boy. You got no choice. I understand.
You had the match. That was the only way you could have won that.
Okay, give it up for
That was
PunkDaGod, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward into the winners final.
Street Fighter 6 wasn't the perfect game for Punk. His playstyle had always been built around pixel-perfect whiff punishes and precise surgical play. But Street Fighter 6 is fast and volatile. Controlling the neutral is difficult, even for a master like Punk. But so many years of top-tier
Is that why I get my ass
competitions
kicked every
had
game?
hardened Punk.
Gotta be more aggressive.
After the first year of Street Fighter 6 adjustments was finished, he was just better than he used to be. Smarter, faster, and more clutch.
Going for the counter head pressure. We're gonna open him up.
The pressure's
Who's he
on.
playing? He's playing Akuma? I didn't know he played Akuma.
Maybe.
I thought he was just Cammy player through and through.
Yes. For game. Oh my God.
Sick.
PunkDaGod. FlyQuest's own. Street Fighter 6
Winning CEO gave Punk his 7th CPT Premier win, a massive achievement that few players are even close to matching. But it still wasn't the big one. It still wasn't EVO. EVO 2024 was a big deal. For one thing, it was the kickoff for the 2024 Capcom Pro Tour. The winner would qualify directly for Capcom Cup, where they could vie for $1 million grand prize.
I've never watched any Capcom
but
Cup
EVO
stuff.
Also stands
I didn't even know
apart
that was
from
a thing. I
every
guess it's a
other
really
event
important thing in
on
the fighting game
calendar. The
community.
winner
I
isn't
should
just
watch
champion,
more of those.
They're the best in the world. No
Ooh.
other bracket is as big,
That's a
as
shiny
grueling,
fight stick.
or as challenging as EVO's. And 2024 presented Punk with an absolutely brutal path to Sunday's top 6. Punk cruised through round 1 pools past the rank and file.
He got
of the
placed
Street
in
Fighter
like a
bracket,
hard
but
bracket.
Round 2 presented him with serious competition. First, Japanese Chun-Li Eda pushed Punk to his limit, but Punk pulled through.
Just links into that crouching media, but the shimmy from Punk. Can he kill off of this? He's got the level 2.
Oh.
Not
Oh, oh, that was sick.
With the DP to finish it off.
He uses the best Cammy costume too. So.
Coming back and closing
That's
it
good
out.
stuff.
Next came a tense Cammy mirror against Mizuha.
But it's getting dangerous.
Oh, he's playing against all
now can't
Japanese
take another
people.
one. Has to find
I know the Japan scene. They take their Street Fighter seriously.
Up and Punk with a simple confirm, going to move forward in a super close one.
Ooh.
Almost went down to the loser side, but was
Got
able
him.
to regain composure and
Got
move
him.
forward past round 3 on the winner's side.
And
Where is
finally,
Capcom
to
Cup?
qualify for top 24, Punk won a deceptively close set against Just a Kid.
Distance gets the hit. CA is available.
Oh,
Maybe
jury
go level
player?
2 if you want to.
I am also a jury. Well, I want to be a jury main. I don't know if you can call me a jury main just yet.
Starts it off with a little bit of
I have to
throw.
win a game
He's
to
got
be
the CA ready.
called a
He wants
jury
to
main
flip. What happened?
or something. I keep losing all my games.
Street Fighter 6 is a volatile game. Just about every character is able to dish out explosive damage, and one mistake could lead to a round.
Oh, what
so
costume is that? Who is that?
controlled.
Marissa?
So far,
Oh,
Punk had
crazy.
played well, but the game's
Never seen that.
unpredictable nature was fighting his surgical playstyle at every turn, and his next opponent was about to throw a serious curveball.
Who that?
Looks like Nemo has whipped out the Bison again. He's been loving
Ma Bison?
I feel is very awkward still. 4 editions deep now.
Oh, I've got words for this matchup because I've been playing Bison myself and it's not pretty.
Nemo is one of the most celebrated Japanese fighting game players of all time,
Oh, so
and
he-
he brought a brand new character to EVO.
Oh,
M. Bison was weeks
oh,
old.
Ma
going into the
Bison
tournament,
just
and
came
his
out
damage output was the absolute highest in the game.
When,
Nemo was an amazing player,
when this
playing
was
a
happening?
relatively unknown character with a play style designed to delete you for making a single mistake. Things looked a little scary for Punk, but he crushed Nemo.
Bro played the final boss against the final boss. Oh.
He's going to close it out there. There's a throw again. How's he going to try and get out? He's going to have to try and backdash or something, Logan. Oh, no, that fist with malicious intent. That's going to be the round.
Critical art will close this one out for Punk. He's going to go 1-0 up. Whiffing sweep from half.
Oh, and then he changed the Blanca? He didn't believe in the Ma Bison?
God, the whip punish from Punk.
Crazy.
Work.
He keeps going from strength to strength, and he reinforces how vital it is to fundamentals.
He said it don't matter what character
and
you
Punk was
play.
going to need those fundamentals because his next opponent
Tokido. I know this guy.
For all of Punk's incredible successes, one
I know
player has
Tokido.
held him back time and time again.
He has the opportunity to go either direction. Is it going to be a stunt?
Very close. He hit a button. He's so genius. The time. He did a time combo.
He's the IRL raging demon.
In 2016, Punk's rookie season, Tokido gate kept him out of Capcom Cup by winning a close 3-2 set at the CPT NA Regional Finals. In 2017, the year that Punk seemed all but guaranteed to win EVO, Tokido came out of nowhere and destroyed him. For years, the pair traded sets, but every so often, Tokido cropped up to deny Punk his would-be greatest achievements. And now, in a cruel twist of fate, here he was again.
Talk about stories, talk about EVO champions. What a fantastic
Damn,
matchup.
Tokido with the
this is.
hitbox,
For
Punk with the
qualification,
controller.
the top 6 winners.
Dude, how do you
One of the
play
most
such like
famous
good Street
EVO
Fighter
Grand
control? I'm
Finals of
always
all
impressed
time.
by.
Wow, listen to the crowd.
Punk's record against
Shoulder
Tokido in
players.
2024 was all wins, but they were close. 3-2.
Well, I'm impressed by all
last
high-level
game,
Street
last
Fighter
round every time.
players,
And Tokido
but
had a history of reaching deep inside himself to take it to Punk at EVO. This was a shorter match, which meant that Street Fighter 6's volatility was on full display. If Punk wanted to win, he would need to beat his greatest demon in the worst conditions possible.
he'd have to beat the Raging Demon. Oh, he played Ken. I thought he was gonna play Akuma.
It doesn't work the first time. Bro, I cannot believe
That was
that didn't hit
close.
the
Look at how much health Punk has.
He's got to do level 2.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's got to do level 2. Don't even take any risk there.
Huge gap though after that low forward into the run. He wasn't ready for it.
Oh, look how low Punk is.
GG's.
Oh, crazy.
To PunkDaGod.
Punk pulled through.
What is that
Game
Ken
one was
costume?
close.
I've never seen
Tokido
that.
had clearly found the cracks in Punk's playstyle.
3-piece into the Shoryuken, keeps him there, but he doesn't wake up jams. The audacity on this man, what a jump.
Oh, he was ready.
Dude, these guys have been jumping like platformers.
He didn't DP, he didn't get the overhead.
They got him.
Doesn't matter.
This is a good rivalry.
Yeah, he got him.
Look at Tokido. You got that murder face on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. One apiece, this is huge.
This was it.
He's ready to kill.
One game to determine who would make it through to top 6 on Sunday and who would be sent down to run the loser's bracket gauntlet. Punk or Tokido? The god or the demon? NA's hero.
God or the demon. Ooh.
This has been
See,
such
that's
an
character.
evenly
That's like,
matched game.
that's good ass character work right there. When you have players in your scene that are given these, like, you know, the fans gave them these nicknames, right? The fans, the culture gave them these nicknames, these titles, you know, and they gave them these roles to play, and they play into it, and they're not punished for playing into it, you know? Like, that's what makes a scene, a competitive scene, so good and so watchable and so, like, people want to, like, follow more and more and more, right? Like, look at me. I didn't know fighting games before, I don't know, like, before 3 months ago. I did not know fighting games at all. And now I've just, like, binged a whole bunch of fighting game stuff, you know? Like, I know, you know, Justin Wong as, like, one of the GOATs, you know? I know the casters, you know, the voice of fighting games is Tasty Steve. Like, it's the personalities, you know, those characteristics, you know.
He goes to the wire with these two each and every time.
Like, no other scene has that.
Tokido, though, definitely getting the better of it at the moment.
He smells blood. He smells blood in the water.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Gets away with just that jump light kick, and again, Tokido not wanting to challenge. Oh!
Here we go.
That looked annoying. That looked super annoying.
I think so. No, oh, you
Sneaky! Oh my god, he's still in it though.
Oh, Tokido wants the round, Logan. Oh, and he's got to wait. He has to have the perfect carry.
Oh, nice. I mean, I already know what happens in this. Obviously, Punk wins, but goddamn, it's just like, that's how good, like, watching fighting game feels as a newbie, you know? You're still like, oh, this is an old match and I know the outcome, but like the meat and potatoes of the footage is still very satisfying.
And the fireball, a huge sigh of relief, but it's not done yet. One hit from Punk will do it. He's got to do the full thing.
Goes straight into the level 3.
Let's go. Punk knew. And Tokido's like, ah, shit. This really does kill.
You
Shit.
can hear the chants throughout the entire convention center. That USA chant, he finds himself back into the finals day top 6. He was there last year and made 3rd place. Can he improve on that?
It's very possible. He's in some of the best form he's ever been in his life, in his career.
Just because he'd beaten Tokido, it did not mean that Punk's trials were over. His winner's semifinals opponent was another Titan, Momochi.
Momochi. I've heard this
Evo
name.
Japan and Capcom
I've
Cup
heard
champ.
this name.
This is the one that I think so many people have been so interested
Scary man.
Of course, Momochi.
Oh man, that fight stick is clean. Or what is that called? A leverless? Yeah, that leverless is clean. He takes care of that. Why don't?
But Momochi.
Maybe it's just me, but like, why don't more people like sticker bomb their fight sticks and their leverless and stuff? Like, if I got one, I'd be putting all of my, like, I got some spicy stickers from a anime convention, you know, that I've attended before. I would put that all over my my stick or leverless or whatever.
She wasn't just decorating.
My box.
Innovative. He'd taken Evo by storm.
I'd sticker bomb the shit out of that
combo that he'd come up with during the off season.
Oh damn. Is that Ed player? What is this combo? Jesus. What is that, like 70%? 80% combo?
If he touched Punk when he had 2 bars of super meter, Punk was all but dead. But Punk refused to go down.
That's crazy. He pulled it off at a tournament.
Resources keeps it easy peasy. Level 3, game 1. PunkDaGod.
Oh my God! Like that was game 1.
Into that level 2, you know Momochi's fishing for it.
And on top of that, Momochi's not trying to jump back.
Oh, he's fishing for it? Does that mean he was like trying to execute the combo? Dude, that would just be demoralizing, no? Look at how many times, like that combo was like, what, 30, 40 hits? Imagine getting hit by that and just being so powerless to do anything against it. Like, that's just, that gets you up here. That gets you right in the mental, like, oh my God, this is demoralizing. This is embarrassing.
Here, Punk's trying to force that. Momochi swings to fight it, and just like that, domination sends Punk into winners finals.
Stuff.
Momochi made him sweat, but Punk was through to the winners finals and on to his next opponent, Big Bird. Just like Punk, Big Bird was an Evo runner-up.
Don't know who this is.
Big Bird's loss was heartbreakingly close, rather than just, you know, heartbreaking. And going into this winners finals, Big Bird had the edge in character picks. Rashid was one of the strongest characters in the game, with great buttons, strong mix-ups, and the single best move in Street Fighter 6.
The best move? Was this the spinny move? Or is it the level 3? Oh wait, what is that, a level 2? What the hell? This guy, he's Garen. He's Garen from League of Legends. He spins to win. Bro said, let's Beyblade. Let it rip.
If he gives up the space, there will be Yasar very quickly, so he has to smother here, looking for the chip. He gets the anti-air, doesn't get the kill, but the plus
you know, I am curious. Does Punk play Cammy because she's good? Like because she's a high tier character? Or is it because she got fat cake? You know, and it's just rewarding for you to win with a character with a fat cake. I mean, that's why that's not why I play Jury, but it is satisfying to play a character, you know, who has some how do I say, some desirable digits, I guess you could say.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, looking down at his stick, he definitely tried the level 2 right there. It should be level 1 at the end for the kill.
Oh, so I guess it's the level 2 that's the best move in the game. Dude, look how much health Punk has. I didn't even notice right away. Dude, that's crazy. To play from that far back, like when you're just, like he could literally sneeze on you. And you have to just play your perfect game.
Punk was through to Grand Finals, just one win away from finally winning the trophy he'd been chasing for 7 years. But he'd have to survive a grudge match to do it.
Oh my, whip punish at this range. One hit can do it now. Drive versus in, finds the counter hit. A second shot for Big Bird here as he sends himself to his second evolution.
Oh, he has to play him again?
Finals against Punk.
Big Bird took Ending Walker apart to earn his Grand Finals run back against Punk.
Ooh.
And Big Bird was angry.
Oh yeah, I respect that. It's on my turn. That goes to the burnout.
Uh-oh.
Category 5. Here we go.
So neutral, he kicks it in, fixed time for the round. Good block.
He called it a category 5. That's funny. Oh. Oh, the health. Oh. They were slivers away from each other.
That's such a big starter for Rashid, but he's supposed to do medium punch after.
Oh, we in his head.
That is a big sign.
Always gotta take that sip of water. Calm your nerves
He
after.
out, but he's got critical art here. One hit for Punk can do it. He's trying to stick to him, and he finds the hit, finds the reset. 3-0 right back at you.
Punk looked lost. The scrappy volatility that he just couldn't tame, the high pressure situation that broke him time and time again, all of Punk's weaknesses were coming to the fore. This is where he'd crumbled before, but he'd changed and he was ready.
Oh no.
He adapted.
Oh. That was a great choice. You want to talk about rock, paper, scissors?
Not enough to kill. He's going to try to chip him. Chip is a big problem. He got him again.
Damn.
DP. Wow, he is looking like Punk again. Yeah, this looks like Punk. Double rush. Level 1. Should be the kill here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's getting violent.
That's a big buffer. One more hit can do it for Punk.
He just turned it on.
Very close to killing, but not quite enough.
I agree. Make that count. Every hit counts from here on out, of course. Stay in roundhouse. Oh.
And he gets the cancel. Punk is 1 game away.
Oh, he can't hear his game.
He burns himself out. Level 1 available. He's going to try to put them both in burnout. Not
Shit,
enough,
tournament. Shit.
Any block will do it. Yeah, that's why he woke up button.
Wow, what a challenge. He's just trying to anticipate anything.
Dude, Big Bird saved his drive gauge, and that might actually save him the round. Oh, Punk finds a hit. He did build level 1 in the bait. 1 round away. Oh,
Get him.
throw level 2 available.
Get him.
No, this is not a good start. You know what? At least he's healthy. This ain't bad. Just watch the
Oh,
parry.
that's annoying.
That's big damage.
He's about to get burned, but he parries.
Oh, he wake up parry, but then you get grabbed. That's so annoying.
We need a low forward drivers to get this started.
Oh, no anti-air. That could be an Evo losing anti-air. Just like that, Punk.
Oh, and then he does the level 3. Oh, not.
And there it is.
Oh. Let's go.
He is your Street Fighter 6.
Damn, the emotions, man. I mean, you love to see it, man. Like, that's a real human being.
It's really hard to put it in words, you know. I'm just very happy, relieved, because it started so bad in the last round. It started pretty bad, so
Dude,
I was
Rashid looks
getting very
annoying.
scared,
I haven't played
and
against
then
Rashid yet.
I got a little lucky, and everything
I still need to
just turned
learn.
around for me.
He's mellowed out, and while he does speak his mind, he isn't a heel. And when he loses, he learns and grows.
The only thing I feel like I changed is I'm okay with losing. I told myself it's okay to lose, and I feel like that's just been helping me do better over the past few months.
He relinquished the pride, and then he was rewarded with the victory.
And that was the difference maker. Over his career, Punk wasn't just hardened by
You love
his
to see
losses.
it.
They helped him evolve and grow as a person. Maybe he wasn't ready to win Evo when he lost to Tokido all those years ago. But this time, he didn't just earn it, he deserved it.
Ah, damn. That's a cool chant. Damn. That's dope. That's hella dope. Yeah, no, I mean, like, what can I say? Like, the fighting game community is just goated. Like, hands down, the best competitive esports scene, like, right now. Like, bar none, period. Like, you can take the LCS, you can take, you know, VCS, Valorant Championship series or league or whatever. Like, dude, fighting game community all the way, 100%. Fighting game scene, 100%. It is just so much more entertaining to watch.